Hey everyone! Sometimes I come across a really great story that I can relate to the struggles of bipolar disorder. I really like stories because it's so much easier to remember or relate to them, and it also just makes things a little more fun on the channel. I came across a good one by one of my favorite Australian teachers, Ajahn Brahm, and thought it would be a good way to start the video today. So a wealthy businessman was driving down the freeway when he got a flat tire. He pulled over, and right when he opened his door, a semi-truck came by and swiped the side of his car, ripping off the entire door. Incidentally, the truck also took off his left arm. The man started yelling, "My Mercedes, my Mercedes!" A police officer arrived and exclaimed, "Sir, do you realize that you don't have a left arm?" The man looked down where his arm used to be and then started yelling, "My expensive watch, my diamond ring, they're all gone. I can't believe it. My car, my watch, my diamonds." These were the last things that he said or thought about before he passed out from the loss of blood. I got a kick out of this story, and although it's highly unlikely that it actually happened, the message is still really good. The person identified with his car or external valuables and completely neglected himself. Does that sound familiar? I'm no stranger to this, and I end up sick a lot because of it. Answering a call in the morning is somehow more important than taking our meds on time or eating. Finishing vacuuming the house is more important than our bodies screaming for nutrition or water. Staying up late to watch one more show when our body's fighting sleep. It's so easy to get caught up in getting somewhere or focusing on a means to an end while we completely neglect the tiny things that keep us well. If you have someone around you, like a friend, family, or partner, they can be a powerful mental health ally if they're provided with the tools or education to know what to look for. There have been so many times where I'm just go, 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 and my partner will say, "You need to take a break or eat something." "Just another minute, sweetheart. Just another minute. I'm almost done, I swear." It's hard when we have a lot going on, or when tragedy strikes, or especially when we're manic, to take good care of ourselves. A lot of us won't even realize that our arm is missing, so to speak, until someone points it out to us. Some of us still won't see it. There's always something more important than us. It takes a lot of strength to put something down, especially if I'm enjoying it, and do what needs to be done to ensure that I stay well. This can include taking a break from my most favorite hobbies, the whole too much of a good thing. It's almost like feeling disappointed or mildly frustrated when I have to stop what I'm doing to take self-care. I'm still working on cultivating more love for myself, and I still have room for growth here. I don't want to feel frustrated about doing something to take care of me. I want to feel good about taking care of myself for me and for those I love who are around me regularly. I've had to go as far as setting alarms, and when that sucker goes off, I will stop what I'm doing to take care of myself. I'll set alarms for meals sometimes, or when it's time to stop watching a show at night, or put on limits of how much work I do. Without some kind of structured routine or an unwavering commitment to certain aspects of my health, things just start to slip, and fast. By incorporating tiny things like alarms into my schedule, eventually they become good habits without needing an alarm or reminding me. I had to start somewhere. I don't do these things because they're fun. Do you brush your teeth for fun? I'm guessing you do it because you don't want the pain and expense of not taking care of them. That might be what motivates you to take action. To throw in a different perspective, if we brushed just once a day even, the money we would have spent on a root canal could go towards a relaxing vacation or not put us in unexpected financial strain. We just don't see it that way when we're tired and lying in bed at night and tell ourselves, we'll just take care of it tomorrow. We also don't want those around us that we love deeply to end up with pain or emotional expenses as a result of not taking care of ourselves. Practice listening to that tiny voice inside that's telling you what you need before it starts screaming for attention, before your arm falls off as your body's way of saying enough. Take a little bit of time when you have some clarity to think about what motivates you to take action. It's different for everyone, and sometimes you have to get a little creative. If you're second guessing what needs to be done, remind yourself that you're a polar warrior and you're working hard to earn that title. If that doesn't work, do it because you truly want a better future, or do it because you want to be your best for those who depend on you, like family or a spouse. Try to find your personal spark. In the case of where the depression is too unbearable to do what must be done, drink a glass of water to hydrate yourself and to move toxins along through your system faster. Anything is better than nothing at all. Tiny action is still action. In fact, it's extremely admirable if you can do just one simple thing in the heat of an episode. Drinking a glass of water might not feel like anything big, but if you have one tiny single thing that you do each day to better your mental or physical health, that's 365 things over the course of a year. Now that's impressive if you look at it like that. The Polar Warrior way is a way of action, doing what must be done to move forward, even if it's not always fun. I was listening to a talk by author Dan Millman, and he said something I got a kick out of. He said that there's two approaches to getting things done. The first one is this: find a way to quiet your mind, create empowering beliefs, raise your self-esteem, practice positive self-talk, to find your focus and affirm your power, to free your emotions and visualize positive outcomes so you can develop the confidence, to generate the courage, to find the determination, to make the commitment, to feel sufficiently motivated to do whatever it is you need to do. Whew. Now the second method, which he recommends, is to just do it, to do what needs to be done. Maybe Nike was actually onto something. It's interesting how in Western culture we place so much value on achievement, success, possessions, the whole bring out your power, Tony Robbins approach. Many of us who have achieved things like financial freedom are still miserable a lot of the time. Then we think that the answers might lie in Eastern philosophy, to let go of the ego and find inner peace, to meditate and go inside of yourself to find happiness. I've also met some monks or spiritual leaders that haven't been the nicest people, that's for sure. As Dan Millman put it, we need a balance of both Eastern and Western practices to have our head in the clouds and feet on the ground, as he says. It's important to find the personal power or motivation or timing that you need to take action, while also going inside to cultivate that sense of peace and awareness of how we're feeling. If you can, pick just one tiny thing that you want to improve on and set an alarm right now. See how you feel after a week of integrating a small change into your life. See if it starts to stick. Keep it simple, like go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Just drink one more glass of water each day. Get up or even sit in bed and stretch parts of your body. Or when your alarm goes off, take a minute to quiet yourself and do a little internal check to see what you need at that moment and how you're feeling. Don't just think about what I'm saying here. You have an opportunity right now while you're watching this video to take action, to do it right now. These tiny actions make a huge difference in the way we feel and our resolve to get things done. Our feelings and actions are so much more connected than we realize, so making it a priority to explore both is a good way to bring more balance to your life. I know I got a little off in the weeds and bounced around a bit, but I always hope you enjoy the things that I talk about on this channel. I work so hard to find information to share with you all, and it's not always going to resonate with everyone. I care deeply about all of you and hope that you have a very peaceful remainder of the week. We'll see you soon, warriors.